I feel like the biggest L that we've ever taken was spending 27k on uni for them to just kind of kick us out. Like I just feel like we got kicked out after.
And the thing is, even Madcar, it's never 20. Like it's 27k when you say like just the fees, innit?
Yeah, the fees and
Like,
think about your
accommodation, what maintenance, loan, and all of that.
All of that, yeah.
Like, it comes up.
Like literally, we spend 27k, and then you on the last day you have to even pay for a robe and to pay to get pictures taken. Do you know how much of an L that is, bro?
You gotta pay to hire it.
You gotta pay to hire stuff, and it's just like I feel like they didn't invest in you much after. All you get is stupid emails saying alumni this, alumni that. I'm just like, help me,
like, actually help me get a job, or like put me onto something,
make me feel comfortable.
And a certificate.
Like don't just send me emails.
Word.
Like sign up to this.
Sign up to this, sign up to that. Like they had like all them days that they used to have in
the careers day.
Where like people came in, but like I didn't feel like it was as organized as it could have been. It was just like people were there. You have to be really driven on your own.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know exactly what you want, and most people don't know exactly what they want. They're just kind of in uni hoping to be guided. Like if you were spending that amount of money, like the least I'd expect is a bit of support. Like
yeah.
I agree. I think there needs to be more of a support system outside. Like once you graduate from uni.
Yeah.
There are unis that do it better than others.
100%.
I think even this alumni network, it can be utilized better.
Yeah.
Some unis again do it better than others, but this network of alumni, you can literally network with people. And I tried it with our uni.
Yeah.
Just to network with people, but it depends how receptive people are to wanting to network with you and help you with your career and get started. I felt like with our uni, it wasn't as receptive, and it wasn't like this sense of belonging to this alumni. Like there wasn't no sense of like pride of being part of this alumni.
Like
people are just like, oh yeah, let me just join it because I've graduated from this uni. But I'm guessing, the top 5 unis, top 10 unis, like there's this sense of like wanting to be a part of this alumni, and people are more willing to help out. Whereas now you get down to the bottom league unis or middle league unis, and it's not as good as it could be.
Yeah, because I think touching on the pride thing that you said, like people in like the top 5, top 10 are proud to say that I went to this uni. So it's almost like their conversation starter. Like you meet someone that's like, I'm from Warwick, and they just bond from I'm from Warwick. It's like it's a Warwick thing. So and that way they kind of stay together. But I feel like middle, in fact, not even like middle, like even top 20, after top 20.
After top 20, yeah.
After top 20, it's just kind of like, it is what it is. It's like, some people don't even want to say they went to uni. Some people have gone to like a top 15 uni and they're vexed that they're there. Yeah. They're vexed. They're like, oh, I wanted to go to Oxford or Cambridge, but I've had to settle for Bath or something, and just angry. So it's just like, after that, I think everyone just goes their own way. So that's something that I think that needs to be worked on, because I don't feel like it's right. Because I know when I finished, I had a conversation with one of our sustainable economics, I don't know if you remember him, but like I had a proper conversation about what to do next, because I wasn't sure. Like I was just in uni. In fact, the fact that I even picked economics was because it was the best. It's what I did best in the A level. Like I wasn't sure this is exactly what I wanted to do. I just picked it because it was like
that was like me as well.
Yeah, like I'm good at it. Like let me just try and see how far I get. So I spoke to him. Like we went through like a bunch of things career wise, and nothing seemed to fit. And then after that, I just remember sitting with you in the 4th floor library, and we were just applying for jobs. Like, and I was just looking for anything that was close by. Like I didn't know exactly what I wanted. I was just applying. I was just hoping for the best. And then from then, it's just like one step onto another. And then once you finish and you actually get your first job, you realize that the working world is probably even worse than uni. Like the behavior in the working world is shambolic.
Well, it's actually shambolic. I can't lie to you. Grown ups acting like little kids, honestly.
But yeah, those who are at uni now or looking to start uni, you have to. I think my regret was not utilizing uni and not making more use of uni as I could have. There's so much going on at unis that you just need to just put yourself out there. Yeah. Network with as many people, be as cool with as many people as possible. Yeah. Once you graduate, like you never know where these people could help you out.
100%.
But like I just think uni, just take on any like internships, work experiences.
You can,
that's one thing maybe I didn't do enough of, because I did get some experience in second year, but if you have the option to take placement year, I say take it.
100% take placement year.
I recommend that as well. I did a placement year, and it was a real eye opener. You know, I learned a lot from it. Experience, not just like you know, what, you know, the role, the duties that were required for my role, but, you know, working with people from different backgrounds, and even those that are, you know, your age group, or just learning how they are and how they be, and yeah, that was a real eye opener. That taught me a lot.
Yeah, because
should we get into that now? Or?
Yeah, you can talk about it. Like, obviously, it's your story and your spin of things. So there's certain things that you probably don't want to say, but I think it's definitely important to talk about the experiences that you had on there. Because, like, I was in uni, but like I felt for you when you were going through it, because it's just like this is confusing.
Right.
Yeah.
Was this during your placement year then? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously, as these man know, I was trying to get a placement year for like, because I knew it was
yours was last minute.
It was like, you remember?
Yeah, so last.
Basically, I was trying to I applied for like 10 months, went bare different spots. So there was like no economics. I went to the government economic service, did the DCELG, and I was like MHCLG or something like that. Didn't get that. Went Lloyd's TSB Bank, didn't get that.
Yeah, we went for the same placement job and at TSB.
You were already working there.
I was already working at TSB, and imagine I didn't get a placement job.
You know why, man? They said you were impressive, but they didn't want us. Is this fine?
Yeah,
so I would have been lit though.
I know it would have been, but when I say last minute for David, I'm talking
term
already started.
He was.
Raw.
Did he even start going
Let me
lectures?
tell you, man was 2 weeks into lectures.
I remember, yeah.
So I even said to Nathaniel, like, yo, the day before, I'm like, you know what? I tried to get experience. It wasn't for me. Like, let me move on. Next day, man gets a call. Oh, David, I've just heard back from my team. They're willing to interview you on Thursday. Would you like to go? And I'm like, yeah, that'd be good. So then I went there now, and I impressed. Did my thing. 20 minutes interview, quick chat. 2 ladies, they seemed nice.
Do you ever ask questions in interview? You know, when they finish and say, "Do you have any questions for us?" Do you ever ask any questions?
I did.
You have to.
You got to show interest. And
that's the best way to show. Yeah.
And I did, and I said, asked 3 questions. What were the questions again, if I remember?
A good one is always like, "Why are you doing this job?" You always have to put the spin on them. Like, why are you interested in this?
I don't remember. I didn't say that. That would have been ooh.
Yeah, you got to ask them.
Good. When you level up, now next job's in it, because now you're not a junior no more. They know you've been about. Right?
Yeah.
And then times, I said, how would Brexit impact the company?
Ooh.
Excuse me. Thatchers, excuse me. Very cloudy. But they said, that's what I asked. And a few other questions she said, I got the feedback was the most impressive. That's the most impressive interview she had. I was like, oh, good. Yeah, it started now. It was calm. I'm not going to say her name, but she was a bitch.
I was hoping that you'd code it. Like,
no, you're gonna meet that.
No. You said it now. No, you said it now.
You have to explain like
why, how? No, because I understand. I know why. But
cool. So we're 2 weeks in now. Obviously, it's your first proper like job.
Yeah.
And like corporate job. Not my first job. Corporate job.
Yeah. So
you're just getting used to the systems and stuff, and obviously the pace of that they want people to work at. And after 2 weeks, she pulls me and 2 other black guys aside, and I'm thinking, I'm probably gonna get told, you guys are doing well, just in case, like, if you guys feel as if you're going to experience any not support, if you're not getting any support or anything like that, then because we're as they say in Asterix, BAME people, I don't like to use that word, but we're black, we're black youths, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought, what, she's a mature woman, she's like 50 plus these times, so I'm thinking she's probably seen it, the bigger picture, trying to put us on in a sense and look after us. Nope. Imagine these times there's like 20 other people in our teams, like in our 3 teams. Yeah. Anyway, this is a big company.
Yeah.
So there's loads of people in the office, like on our floor, about a good 80. She pulls us 3 aside, takes us to the room and says, "You've been underperforming." I'm 2 weeks in, by the way. How can you assess somebody and just pull them aside like that in a group? Why didn't you pull us one by one?
Yeah.
Why have you got to pull the 3 black boys? The only 3 black boys that are there. Come on, man.
Were the only 3 black boys?
Yes.
Oh, actually, no, I remember you talking about that.
Big up Rafs, big up the other brother. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you going to do that?
Yeah, that's not...
And then the next day now, she calls, she does it to the whole team because they're late, but I'm not included because she told me the day before. with those 2 other guys. And those 2 other black guys are not in my team. So the next day, people in my team came late and she pulled them aside.
Yeah.
Obviously not me. And the other 2 obviously are not included because they're not in that team. So why did you do that for one? That was just one thing. A few others as well. Obviously had a reputation around the Bristol. That's why for that company, if you stayed on, you would have got a little bonus.
Okay.
So it was that terrible. That's just one experience. Other than that, man, obviously left there after Christmas. Moved to the next spot. That didn't go well because obviously that was on me. That I'd say didn't really get it, but that leveled me up.
It's true.
Like you remember that my Excel skills just jumped. I wasn't ready for that opportunity, but I needed that. Sometimes in life, those things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that my Excel skills pivot
tables and that.
Yeah, pivot tables, VLOOKUPs, all of that counters, all them little formulas and that.
But these things are needed because more often than not, when you apply for jobs, because you got to think about it, we've just come out of uni.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do like Excel wasn't like a main thing for us, so we don't actually know pivot tables. You have to have the initiative to look for it. So we come out of uni, we don't know these things. But when you're applying for a job, it says, must know how to do this, must have 2 years experience of this. It's like, where the hell was I supposed to get that?
And remember, BPE, that course, which was kind of lit. Big up to because he set us up for it. But
You were bigging up Dave Allen.
Yeah, for that course.
Oh,
they got alone to some extent. But at that course, the reason why I would say that was good because it got us on Excel, but he should have got us used to like just putting in data and doing things finance related to it.
Yeah.
We didn't really do that. So obviously that's something you had to learn on the job when I was there.
Statistics and data management was a good one though. Like that was like first year though. But I like them kind of things. But then I feel like we didn't do too much after it. It just got a bit techie, and then I was just like, you know what, like.
But yeah, no. More generally, I think universities are not preparing students well enough for the workplace,
100%.
regardless of your industry.
Yeah.
And then it depends uni to uni, and then the uni that we went to, I felt the reason I kind of put it on my list was because they were kind of up there with preparing students for the workplace.
Yeah.
But because me, Richard, and David did economics naturally isn't like a course that prepares you well for the workplace. It gives you good foundation knowledge about like theories and the economy, but like applying it to an actual role in the workplace isn't like well applicable.
Yeah, because it's all good in theory, but in practice, like what job do you actually do after studying economics? Like there isn't a direct job. You don't go, I know this.
There's two. Also, there's 2 roles, 2 opportunities there. Public, like government policy, social policy, like
there's that
in the government, and then statistics.
That's
like
it.
Fiscal policy, working at the IFS. Do you know what I mean? Spots like that, or what's that one up Wales? ONS, Office for National Statistics.
But there's that though. But then there's limited options.
That's a lit street, Oxford, Warwick. Like, all them brilliant.
So they're the ones that are going to get
Statter,
it. And then after that, where do you go from there? You go nowhere.
Exactly.
But then there is another side where you do get courses like the creative courses and architecture courses and engineering courses, which do prepare you more, better for the actual workplace.
Yeah.
Whereas like courses like, I don't know, economics and
I know you want to say business.
Business.
I know you want to say business. I know you want to say business.
Business as well.
Let's be real. Let's not put down like this is reality. We're talking real facts.
Yeah, word.
So that those that have done it, they know they've done.
Yeah.
Still got time to do other things. This is life. Let's be real.
Now you live and learn.
Put down anyone, but it's the facts. Business, you can learn. There's them that are doing business and they don't even know math. They're just using their phones or using a calculator and they just got an idea and it sells.
True.
You don't need to learn a course saying this, that to do a unique selling point. This is have a niche, right? No.
There was this topic actually where I was saying a lot of business teachers, right? None of them have actually run a business. So they just teach you stuff in theory. Nothing in practice. Is like, you as a business teacher, you've never run a business. How can you tell me what business really is? Yeah. It's like ideas. But no, I think we've been talking more about like the economics, but like these with computer science. Like, what would you say about that? Like, how do you feel like you were prepared in terms of kind of moving forward?
So with
coder,
within uni, right? Like, it's not as practical as it is in like the actual working industry. So what they teach you in uni is not actually what you experience. Yeah. So when you actually come out of uni now, you basically get taught everything again.
Oh wow!
So there's actually companies. So I'm done with uni, so in order to actually get into my industry, unless I'd done like a placement year, I would actually have to probably like join a company where they teach you for like 3 months on paid and stuff like that. Then they now put you into like these IT industries and stuff like that. So no matter what, when you come out of uni, you still need that actual industry experience.
That's interesting because computer science was one subject I thought I wanted to take.
I remember you
And
talked
like when
about
I
it a lot.
I was thinking computer science is right up there, especially like the way things are going with.
Because like no, when I look for jobs and stuff like, they ask me these little courses like ITIO and stuff like that, but you don't get none of these at uni. They literally teach you things like Python, Java, and like a lot of basic stuff. But you actually got go out your way to get these extra qualifications and stuff. So it's like, is it really? It's not. It's worth going to uni for computer science, right? But if you've got the pathway of like actually getting experience, so like doing an apprenticeship or something within an IT company, I'd say go for that. No matter what, you're going to be taught everything from the basics again.
That comes back to what I was saying about utilizing your uni experience. So in like personally for me, economics, there was qualifications that I could have taken during the time I was at uni as well. So there's the IMC that we were studying. IMC is a very kind of entry level professional qualification. And it could have been done in like first year or second year uni when we had more time. So then coming out of uni, I could say, I've got the IMC as well as my economics degree.
That would have helped
me more.
Exactly, yeah.
So there are unis that offer that. There are actually unis that offer to do professional qualifications whilst you're studying.
That's one thing some unis start doing,
they need to start. Yeah, because when I started my first job, well, actually, no, my second job after uni, they tried to get me to do the IMC alongside work. So imagine I'd work like 8 to God knows whenever I finish, 8 to 7. Then he want me to revise towards the end, come back the next day, and then go and take an exam. And it's not an easy exam. It's not an easy exam. Like I took it, I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You don't even know if you passed. Like, you don't know what you got right or got wrong in the exam. You just know that you either passed or you failed. It was like, there was a lot though.
But yeah, I mean, there's other courses like the real estate courses where it's like RICS accredited, which is like the professional qualification that you can get. That's the highest qualification in real estate you can get. And like because it's a RICS accredited course through uni, like as soon as you come out from uni, you're kind of like one step ahead now to be able to take the professional qualification. So I think unis need to start applying stuff like that more to professional qualifications that apply more to the workplace.
100%. And I feel like if you're going into uni or you're about to get into uni, I think you need to take time to just really look at yourself and say, what am I going to do in the next 10 years? Don't pick something that you're good at. Like that's what I picked, and I'm just like I picked economics. I like economics, it's good, but I don't really know what I want to do with it yet. And as I've kind of come out, I realized that I actually like more creative stuff than
literally
like the work and stuff. And I'm just like, now look at me, like I've got this degree, but like I'm now trying to move into a different avenue, and it's just like now you got to find everything for yourself. But I don't know,
and that just makes it a bit.
I don't think that's a bad thing though, because if you think about it, you're going uni 18, 19. Do you know what I mean? So let's be honest, as an 18 or 19-year-old, how you want to enjoy yourself, you're young, are you really thinking, you're still living under your mum and dad's house, how are you still thinking about, what I want to do, or I want to do this, I'm so interested in this course? I mean, some students are, some young people are, but some of us at that age had different interests, things that got us going. If you're a dreamer as well, you think, I want to be a footballer, I want to be a musician, or I want to be a rugby player, I want to be, do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't really regret it. As you grow older, like now, I'm looking at my course of economics and I'm thinking, what could I have used it for? Well, I've got into, I'm on the finance side, accounts. But that's more from experience. But I was thinking, should I have done accounting and finance? But no, because accounting and finance is a degree for me. I just see that as just being like very transactional. Yeah. And very like not really, I thought economics was to broaden my horizon and know about how things work. And think about it, guys. If you didn't study economics, wouldn't you have thought about, if somebody had said, I studied economics, wouldn't there always be that feeling of, what would that have been like?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So we've already done that now. So we've ticked that. Now, whatever you got your first degree, Pops has got like 2 to 3 degrees. Like, if you want to get another one, get another one. If you want to do other stuff, we're still young.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean? True. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I get that, but it's about setting yourself up for the future as well.
Yeah.
So imagine going to uni, you finish when you're 20, 21, whatever, right?
That's young.
That's still young, but then a lot of your other age mates, let's say, like doing an apprenticeship or something like that, they've already set themselves up and they've got that nice income and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're now going, you've got a debt, right? And you're not coming to look for a job, which is now even hard to find a job. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard.
So it's like a lot more times your other age mates are probably ahead of you in terms of finances or just having life experiences and stuff like that.
But the thing is with apprenticeships, like whilst I'm all for it, it does. There is kind of a limiter.
Yeah,
of,
to that
like
industry
10, 15, 20 years time.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Because a lot of workplaces, they look for experience rather than qualifications now.
Yeah. I agree. But like, say we're both 40 years old and you haven't gone to uni yet, you haven't done a degree, whereas I've done a degree. They're gonna look favorably upon me in this current like time now, innit? Like people will look favorably, you know, because say maybe I got 5 years less experience than you, but because I've got the degree on top of 15 years experience, that's fine for them still.
Yeah.
So like they would look favorably. It doesn't mean that they would, but it is a bit more favorable towards the person that does have the degree. But you know.
But then, cool. This I'll say, right, with apprenticeships and stuff like that, don't you have the opportunities to actually now get qualifications?
Yeah, you can.
For
Yeah.
example, let's say, right, I've seen this before, right? Let's say if you wanted to do like an IT apprenticeship, right, you could actually do all these little courses that come with like the certificates and stuff like that, which propels you within the industry as well. So now let's say if I've got 3 years experience working in an IT firm or whatnot, I've got these qualifications. Whoever's come out of uni, I'm getting jobs ahead of them. They've got nothing. All they've got is a degree
and no experience.
I've got the experience and I've got certificates as well.
Yeah.
So even in 10 years time, I'm still going to be ahead of you.
And that's how I see it. And that's the thing with that as well, because when you start working in the working world early, you learn about these certificates. Like, unless you're an inquisitive person, naturally you won't know about certificates. You just know that I've got to study. Like, I remember me, like first year, second year, tunnel vision on just what I need to do. So I just need to study and pass. And then after that, you come out and the mental pressure of you've come back home, you're in debt.
Exactly.
Everyone else has got money. Everyone else is up. Everyone else is in the new car. So you know, okay, I need to get a job. So you get any job. You don't get the best job. You get any job first, just to at least get some money in. And then you're behind. And then you realize you're just playing catch up. And the worst part about that is you go to uni, come back out, just to find out that the person that took an apprenticeship is now your manager.
On this eye.
And that's what always happens. But now I hear what you're saying, but I feel like slowly and surely, degrees are becoming pointless. Not pointless, but I feel like you need to have a master's now. Everybody's got a first degree. Like degrees don't actually mean anything anymore. You need to have a master's, and with masters, you don't want to go and just do anything. For masters, you want to make sure you're doing the right thing. So I say, like, if you're out there and you're thinking about going to uni, like, think about it properly. Think about all the options. If you're African, sorry, innit, you're probably gonna have to go. You're probably gonna have to go, but make sure you make the most of it. As H was saying, build connections. Like, I remember it was only third year that I actually started talking to other people, and I was like, why didn't I do this earlier? Like, I didn't speak to people. I just spoke to you guys, just chill with everyone else, but I didn't speak to people on our course because I felt like they were so closed off.
It's like that, man. Every course, no one's trying to help each other. Like, it's literally every man for themselves. Literally, every man for themselves at uni.
It was the third year where we met them, the international students. I finally realized how cool, like, they could actually be cool to us. But I was like, first year, second year, they weren't trying to chat. Like, they weren't trying to chat, but.
Nah, but to be honest, they were weirdos though. It's like sometimes like, even me.
I love the internationals, man.
No, I'm not even talking about just internationals. I'm talking about. So let me. Because you said that.
Yeah.
I wasn't might have taken that.
I'm not trying to cancel you this early, bro. I'm gonna have to replace you on the next pod for no reason.
Yeah, man. You know, of course, just play weirdos, man. I can't lie.
You're gonna get that. There's a couple people that you won't get along with in it, but you got to find the people that you do get along with, and you have to actually put yourself out there to find these people you do get along with. So,
do you know what I was thinking the other day? You know that? Oh no, I can't say the names. I'll say it off cam.
Yeah.
Okay.
But why is it that there's guys that you were in uni with? You weren't even like we didn't talk like that. Why are you adding me on LinkedIn, G?
I'm so glad you spoke. This is literally there. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm so glad you spoke about this. I'm so glad you spoke about this.
Why are you adding me on LinkedIn, bro?
LinkedIn is actually a place for, like, I'm sorry to say it, LinkedIn is a place for nerdy people to act cool. Everybody's having the best time on LinkedIn. Everyone's doing so sick on LinkedIn. Everyone doing so sick. I'm so happy to be here on my first day. I'm so this, I'm so that. Shut up, man. You're not.
You're dead.
You're
answer questions in lectures and tutorials. You're dead.
Nah. LinkedIn, I don't get it one bit. Like, I don't get it. I don't either. I don't know how to fake. I don't know how to fake it in the workplace. I don't know how to fake, like, oh, I'm enjoying it, because I'm really not, bro.
I enjoy it a bit.
Yeah, you love it, bro.
There's too much politics, man. A lot of politics.
Get into the workplace now.
Get into the work. We finished, like, uni don't prepare you. Then you get into the workplace, and it's just like, fam, what is going on here?
Yeah, like what I was saying about uni, like make sure you appreciate uni, because once you get into the workplace, different world.
Do you remember the video of me saying I'm not gonna miss uni? I'm not gonna miss uni. I'm so happy to make money, fam. I was lying, right? Yeah,
we appreciated it. G. We knew innit? We had that gratitude. We enjoyed them little room
Yeah, we
sessions.
did.